generation wipe from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chaser. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. You do not see your mates want change.
Yes, people.
School
We're here live and direct once again. And of course, we're going to be joined by the one and only Mad Links. Make sure you keep it locked in.
Them I seek out iniquity. I study of quickly. One pan Vicky. I made money making by any means. Now study for build back from sufferation. Now study mama earth. Not tear a land. By judgment land. A straight up chant. Be a chant out to a nation. Oh yeah, chant out to a nation. Oh yeah, chant out to a nation.
Hey, hey.
The way you turn that trauma, talk about that. Live in fear where you are, do about that. Judgment them fears, have to stop that. PTSD, you don't know about that. If you're not gonna react, put my land. We don't need hypocrite statements. No, no.
Yes, big shout out to everyone passing through. Today we're going to be joined by Aces.
Greetings, Queen. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Queen? You good?
Boy, I'm tired, but I'm alive. Thank God for that. Right?
That's good. Definitely. You know what? I'm definitely feeling that tune. It's one of my favorite tunes from yourself.
Give thanks,
Definitely.
give thanks. We try. We're trying to keep the message going, you know?
Yeah, for real. But you know what? Since we're on that topic, let's talk about that tune. Tell us about the tune because it's such a deep tune. So tell us about that.
Well, I mean, I've attended a lot of reggae conferences and I've been speaking with artists all over the world, and basically our people are at a sad state of affairs. There's a lot of things that we focus on that we shouldn't necessarily focus on. There's a lot of messages that's being portrayed to the youths that it's not really positive, it's not productive, and I'm just trying to bring back some of that old school roots rock warrior energy culture.
Yeah. You know what? When I heard that tune, I just literally thought of like a warrior mentality as soon as I heard it. And I just thought this sister is definitely in that space. So is that what you want? Like as a person, just ready to kind of tell the people about this tune?
Definitely. I want people to be charged to change,
Yeah.
to think different, sometimes live different.
Yeah.
There's an amazing complexity and simplicity.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
sometimes we need to just observe that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, bring back the warrior energy. I feel like the warrior energy is missing in the music. So I that say warrior energy, you know?
Yeah, definitely agree with that. You know what, sis? Where did this kind of inspiration and influences come from for yourself?
Honestly, from my mother. The most high, first of all.
Yeah.
But definitely my mother. My mother is a rebel of all sorts.
I like that.
And she is definitely my inspiration. I lost my father at a young age. So she's been my mentor, my inspiration, my go-to for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And I just hope that I can portray that to people. That, man, mommy complex and she fiery. And I hope I can show that, you know?
Definitely. And first of all, big up mommy. Have to big up your mom.
Big up mama Steph. She's here.
Okay.
My big fan. She's here.
Wow. Blessings
So
every time. So, you know, with this tune now, did your mom like the tune?
She loves it. She loves it. Really.
I like that still. So, you know, when you were putting you put your lyrics together, you're putting your music together, how do you go about that process? How does it work for you?
I always have an idea, right? I hear the rhythm and it gives me a feeling. Some rhythms will make you feel like you just need to shout off of the top of a building, and some rhythms make you feel like you could be just driving down the highway for weeks.
Yeah.
And that's where I start. I start with whatever energy the rhythm gives me. And normally it gives me a story. And then I try and put that into words. And that's been a challenge for me at times, is what I want to say and delivering it with a strength that'll grip people is very difficult. It has given me these dark circles because I want people to listen and hear the underlying message and not be bored and not feel
Yeah.
like, oh,
Okay, I get you. I get you. Definitely. I hear what you're saying. And so, what kind of rhythms do you kind of go for when you're
my
listening to them? What do you go for?
my love is of course root rock reggae.
Yeah.
Dennis Brown is my idol. So I love
Okay.
that tribulation, No Man is an Island, Studio One, dub style reggae. But I'm
Mm.
versatile. I can do
Yeah.
dancehall, I can do R&B, I can rap, I can sing J, but I'm a
Yeah.
chanter at heart.
Okay. I like that same way. Because you know what? When I hear your music, I kind of hear, Sister Carol, Lady Anne, that
Get
kind of
that,
flavor, that kind of style. So I was
get
thinking,
that.
I like that. Same way.
Yes. It's
For
it's a
real.
little nostalgic a little bit. The
Mm.
style is a little old school but with a new flair.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you can grasp that and you get it, and I
Definitely.
really love that. Bless up.
Yeah,
That was
man.
what I was
Definitely.
going for.
For real, I like it. Same way, definitely. And
Get that.
I wanted to get your thoughts and opinions. What is your thoughts about, the current kind of up and coming reggae artist, up and coming music that you're hearing? Are you liking it?
I love all music. I
Yeah.
love all music. I would love more if
Mm,
the up and coming music had a more positive message behind it.
okay.
That I would love more. But
Mm,
I love what the younger generation is coming with. Their instrumentals are amazing. The vocals are pressury, full of
yeah.
fire, but sometimes the message is a little bit madness. And I'm hoping
Mm,
we can get back to meaningful messages in the music.
yeah. Definitely. And so, speaking of meaningful messages, we've had lockdown, we've had so much craziness going on. What did you do through that period to kind of get yourself through it?
Well, I have to thank the Most High again, because where most people kind of fell apart during
Mm,
this epidemic here, I kind of
yeah.
fell together. I
Mm,
started my studio. It's been building. I've been making crazy music. I've been doing filming. I've been working with up and coming artists doing development and vocal training and things like that. And that has allowed me to maintain my income through the pandemic to the
yeah.
point where I'm about to expand. So this location here is going to
Yeah.
become my home, my starting point, and
Yeah.
moving to bigger and better things in the new year. Amen.
Wow. Wow, wow. You know what? All I can say to that is well done and congratulations because it's
Thank
so
you so
uplifting
much.
to hear and to hear that you're just going bigger and better because you do a whole range of things. So how
Yes.
did you get into all these different fields from producing to being an artist to this to that? How did it all come about?
Well, honestly, I got tired of getting turned down.
Okay.
I got tired of getting turned down. I would go to studios and try and pay my way through, and it was like, oh, you look really nice, and
Mm,
then it's like, yeah, but may I have my money,
yeah. Mm,
and um it became a pattern where it was like, oh, you look really nice, we'll work with you if, you know and I
yeah.
didn't want that. So I'm like, it doesn't seem to be too difficult what you're doing here. I'm sure if I took some time out of my life, 1, 2 years, took on some type of training or a mentor, that I could
Yeah.
figure it out. And
Yeah.
that's what happened. And then the invention of YouTube
Mm,
made it great, because that was
yeah.
like, I started learning technical terms, whereas before it was all just hands on, not really
Mm,
knowing what this meant or what that's called, but I know how to
yeah.
use it and make it work. And
Mm,
thank God, um, my mother, again, my biggest support system, is always pushing me. She's a former musician herself, got me linked up with a lot of great mentors in the business who also helped to teach me certain things, a lot of elders in the Rastafari community. And I
yeah.
just have to give thanks. It was a great
Wow.
support system.
Definitely. People are saying that you're a goat, that you're the realest in the business. I like that. I
Thank
like
you
that.
so much. Thank you so Ivy and Ja, Voluptuous Thursdays. Thank you guys so much. I'm just trying. I'm the
Yeah.
moment you think you're the greatest,
Mm.
you're done. I'm
Yeah.
always improving myself, always working on being better, seeing where I went wrong and how I can make that better. And
Mm.
it's a forever learning process for me. I'll never know everything.
Yeah.
Uh, and as long as I keep that mindset, I think I'm
Mm.
gonna get better as
Right.
time goes by.
You know, it's so inspiring to hear that you decided to go off on your own avenue, learn for yourself, create for yourself. So, and it's nice as well that you're producing for up and coming artists, for artists that are in the business now. But what advice would you give other artists? Would you tell them to venture out on their own? What would you say?
Well, I mean, it's what do you want? What are
Okay.
you looking to get out of the business? Are you looking to be that next big hit or the
Mm.
one hit wonder, or do you just want this to be an income that you can live off of? So
Yeah.
you have to approach it how you want it. For me, I always wanted to be a teacher. So
Mm.
if I could make a teacher's salary doing
Yeah.
music, then I'm successful to myself. If I do
Okay.
greater than that, then I'm a major achiever. So
Mm.
it's what do you want to do? And then set
Yeah.
your mind at it and don't let anybody dissuade you from your goals.
Mm.
Persistence is the key. Be aggressive. Keep going. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. I've had people tell me, oh, you're a female. You can't do
Yeah.
this. It's a man's world. They're going to want to sleep with you. And it's all about what you set your mind to do and you
Mm.
being focused on that and just keep going. And
Yeah.
your hard work will pay off. It will show in the long run. I mean, I've been in the business for 30 years now.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just starting to get to that point where my hard work is showing. So it definitely didn't happen overnight.
For
And it
real.
won't happen overnight. Some people are
Definitely.
lucky, but not all of
Yeah.
us are. So be prepared to do the work. Do those interviews, do your press kit, get yourself signed to a, 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 a distributing company. If you're looking for a label, make sure you read your contract with your label. Uh,
Yeah.
and learn the business side as well. Don't just focus on making or singing in the booth or making the song or what, because there's so
Mm.
much more that goes into it. Going in the booth and making the rhythm, and that's the easiest part. Then you've got to worry about your marketing, your distribution, your video, mixing, mastering, editing. That's the easy
Mm.
part. Learn about the business side behind that. And then how are you going to market? What message are you trying to send to people? All of that
Yeah.
is important. You are a brand. Consider yourself like a bottle of Coca-Cola. It's always
Mm.
branded. It's always
Yeah.
wrapped in that package. When you see the red and white stripe, you know.
Yeah. Wow, definitely. But I wanted to know because you just spoke there about learning the business side, going through that. But how did you overcome those challenges that you've talked about? Because did you have to be strong-willed? Did you have to just keep going and going? How did it kind of all happen for you?
I definitely had to be strong-willed. And the
Mm.
first thing that I investigated was the business side, which I
Yeah.
think was
Okay.
a smart move for myself. How do I protect my copyrights? Because we
Mm.
always hear of elders in the business that were kind of shaded out of their royalties and whatnot. And I didn't want to be stuck in that category. And
Mm.
luckily enough, in this day and age, we're in the
Yeah.
position where we can do everything ourselves,
Yeah.
except monitor our spins, right? So I
Yeah.
said to myself that I need to learn the business side. I need to learn how to protect my work and how
Mm.
to register my work and copyright my work and protect myself
Yeah.
before I actually even think about putting anything out there. And I
Mm.
think that was a great step for me, getting myself registered to a composer society, having my
Mm.
works registered, having my works metadata and copyrighted. That's a step that a lot
Yeah.
of people don't know. Um,
Mm.
just because you may register your song title with your
Yeah.
company doesn't mean they'll be able to track your royalties. You need to have it encoded. So that is
Okay.
a different process in itself, where whenever it's played anywhere, people will
Mm,
know because of that coding, and it'll go back to the people that are keeping track of your spins or your royalties or whatever. So I didn't
mm,
know that, and I learned that. And then I learned
okay.
that I myself have to register as an artist
Mm,
and become a business and stop looking at myself like I'm a singer, I'm gonna sing. No, I'm a business. Music is now my business, and I have
yeah.
to figure out how to brand myself, how to market myself, and how to market my music to people, and also get them to buy,
Mm,
and
wow.
encourage them to buy, or encourage them to even come out and see me or participate in what I do.
Mm,
And that's where my main focus was in um, marketing with my fans, creating that super fan. Uh,
yeah.
Super fans are your lifesaver in the music business because they
Yeah.
will send you to Germany and back.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
So it's very
Definitely.
important. Connect with your fans, especially as an indie.
Definitely. And one thing that people I can see are enjoying is that you're very honest. You seem to be very honest about the business, talking about what you've learned as a person. And it looks like people are really respecting that. I really respect that, kind of
Give them.
educating people. And I wanted to know, do you think that we need more and more of this education, or are people just keeping it to themselves?
I think we do. I think we
Mm,
do because the music business it's a mystery for
yeah,
most people. It's a mystery. How does it work? How do you make money? How do you get noticed? How do you do all of these things? And the people that are in it aren't necessarily up to telling us.
yeah,
People that are actually in the business and doing well, they're not hyped up on giving you pointers on how to get where they are.
mm,
I don't know why, because music is for everyone, right? And there's such a big
yeah,
market.
mm,
So for me, yes, it's very important on learning how to market yourself, how to brand yourself, how to connect with your fans, and to
mm,
engage them and keep them engaged in you. That's the challenge.
yeah.
And learning that was difficult as well.
Mm, wow. So I know that you've been putting out loads of different works for yourself. So how do you go about branding and kind of putting that out there for yourself? Because obviously you do the producing, you do all your work that you need to do. And then how do you decide, okay, I'm gonna use that brand for this piece and that piece? How does it kind of work for yourself?
I have a team that I work with.
Okay.
Nothing you can't do it all by yourself. So I
Yeah.
have a really good team of people from my Gen X family to Zolja, who is my co-producer here at the studio. And the circle that I have around me, we're mostly musicians. We're all very much in the industry, and we kind of collaborate together, and I take feedback,
Yeah.
and we think of the best strategy to market to people. And
Mm,
sometimes, as an independent, you may not have the money to market the way you want, but it's
yeah.
also important that you take advantage of the markets that you can afford. So
Mm,
go hard on what you can afford, and as you build, you can build to higher levels of marketing or higher brands. I mean, I'm not marketing on TV yet, but
mm,
I do the social medias, I do radio, I do YouTube, anything that offers
yeah.
advertising, I pay for it.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Wow, what a strategy. I think people are really enjoying what you're talking about because some of the things that you've
Thank you.
said, a lot of people don't actually know about or have ever heard of. So I'm getting messages saying that they're enjoying and they're listening to what you're saying.
Big time.
So now speaking about music and moving forward, what else have you kind of got ready to come out? I
Okay,
suppose.
so I have, of course, the Dubs Over Guns, which the song Calamity you were playing
Yeah.
initially is a part of that project. It's a collaboration of artists from all over the city here. We came
Mm,
together to bring awareness to gun violence and the increase in deaths in our community because of gun
mm,
violence.
yeah.
Uh, I have a list of artists, including General Genius, Mr. Raptorfoot. I have King Shadrach. I have Nkrumah, and some up and coming artists like Ayistic and the Mystic, as well as Classique. And yeah, basically it's all about dubs over guns. Some of the artists are even in warring areas. So we came together to show that, listen, even though our communities are at war, we can still come together and do something great for music. And it doesn't have to be the fighting. For what? What are we fighting for? You know, colors, community. It makes no sense. I also have That Malike coming out featuring myself, Zolja, Dollar D, Terra Omega. That one is for the weed lovers.
Okay.
That
Okay.
Malike.
Yeah.
I also have been working, trying to put my hands into filming. So I've been working on a comedy series called Trance VIP Lounge. It's on YouTube, starring a whole slew of Canadian artists. I'm probably at the end, coming to the ending of my first season. So I'm
Okay.
very excited about this. I mean, it's a work in progress. If you find any faults, give me the feedback. I'll take it. It's
Okay.
about an after hours in Toronto.
Wow.
And I'm sure everybody has been to an after hours at least once in their life. You can imagine the things that would happen in there to make you laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, people falling asleep on the dance floor, leaving their pens, you know, men getting drunk, falling asleep, girls stealing their money out their pockets,
Oh gosh. It's
cheaters
all
on the
kicking off.
domino table.
It's all kicking off over there.
Yes, yes.
Wow. You know, it's really inspiring as well, the project that you're doing. I feel like it will, even though it's influencing where you are in your community, I feel like it will influence more and more people. As you know, gun violence is all over the world. So I feel like, especially here in the UK with knife crime, not necessarily guns, but knife crime is here and it's really, really just taking over. So
Serious.
I feel like influence here in the UK as well. So just keep doing your good works. I'm feeling that tune, definitely. I
Thank
can
you
feel
so
the
much.
warrior. Definitely.
Warrior
And you know,
energy.
yes, I love that. I love that for real. And speaking of warrior energy, who do you listen to? Who do you kind of, you know, if you're turning on the music, turn on the speakers, who kind of inspires you to keep on listening this day and age?
Dennis Brown.
Okay.
Dennis Brown,
Okay.
number one, number one. Any
Yeah.
age, it's Dennis Brown.
Okay.
Nowadays, my mom is saying Chronix. That's her favorite.
Okay.
My
Okay.
mom is saying Chronix, Chronix, Chronix. I love Chronix as well, but he is not my favorite right now. My favorite right now is Bugle.
Okay. Yes. I hear
Uh,
you.
I love the message. Bugle and Busy Signal. If I want to get energetic, it's Busy Signal. And if I want to kick back, it's Bugle. Old school, definitely Dennis Brown and Professor Nuts and
Okay.
Major Mackerel.
Yeah.
Uh, and on the R&B kick, I have to give it to Tory Lanez.
Okay, okay, I hear that. I hear that. Definitely. So, you know, when we are thinking of Mad Links now, do you think we're gonna get an R&B tune coming out of you soon? What do you reckon?
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay.
I actually have a slow song out there called um I can't remember the name. Oh my goodness. That's difficult. Oh, we're
You know what? That's
connected.
gonna annoy you. That's gonna annoy you now.
No, it's called We're Connected.
Okay.
And it's a different, it's a slow song, right?
Yeah.
It's not what you expect from me. Everybody's used to me coming and chanting and bringing
Mhm.
those powerful words. And I just wanted to show people that I am a woman. I do have a softer side. And as IBN Jai is saying there in the comment section, he's coming
Mhm.
out soon too on my Afrobeat. So look out for IBN Jai all the way from Ghana. Big up yourself, brother.
Hey. Big up yourself every time. But he's asking if you would jump on Afrobeats. That's what he's asking.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh, of
Hey.
course. Of
Hey.
course. Come on now.
Why not?
Just know my brother. I would definitely jump on this now. Hey,
Hey.
for
And you
sure.
know,
I mean, I could do anything. Afro beats,
yeah,
country music. I've done opera. I've done
okay.
gospel. I want to be versatile in what I do, so I'll try anything.
Okay, I like that. I like that. See, it's definitely feeling the vibe. And you know, when it comes to young people, because that's what I'm interested in, the next generation, young people now, what would you say to them, you know, coming into this business, coming into music, what would you say to them as some advice?
My first thing would be try and make music for the
Mm,
family,
okay.
not just for yourself or your friends or
Mm,
your age group. Try and make music that your mother and your father and your son or daughter can listen to. It
yeah.
lasts longer.
Mm,
Number two, never give up.
yeah.
Never give up. No matter what people say, if this is what you want to do,
Mm,
go for it and learn the business side before you start dabbling in the hype and the flashy
yeah.
side. Learn the business side first and never,
Mm,
never mix hustle with business. Business is
okay.
business. Hustle is hustle. If you out there and you hustling,
Mm,
hustle. If you're doing music business, do music business. Don't mix them.
okay.
You're gonna corrupt your brand before you get it off the ground.
Mm,
And finally, I always say this, nothing beats a try but
mm,
failure. And the
okay.
only thing that you get out of failure is you learn not how not to fail that way again. So keep
Mm,
trying. You've made a mistake, it didn't work out. If this is really what you want to do, analyze what you did and find out where you could have done better or where you maybe didn't do enough and do
yeah.
that next time.
Okay.
Don't let it discourage you. You're gonna get 1,000 no's before you get one yes. Everybody's gonna tell you you're this, you're that, you're whatever. You
Mm.
want to do this, you know what you want to do, you do it. Don't let anybody influence you any other way.
Yeah, wow. I love that advice. I love that advice for real. And you know, what can we expect from you now? I know you spoke about the music that's coming out. Can we expect
Definitely.
any live shows and things like that?
Uh, well, I'm definitely going to try and turn this location into a TV station at some point. A 24
Yeah,
hour TV station. I have tons of new music coming out in the new year, and it's mostly collaboration. So it won't be from me
yeah,
personally, but it will be my work.
yeah,
From IBN Ja to Terra Omega, he's an up and coming artist from the city here, to and Kruma to Zolja. I'm also working with a new producer. His name is Double Profit. Look out for some of our collaborations with him. I'm
mm,
always working with people in the community. I'm always finding new upcoming artists. Look out
yeah.
for an artist that I'm going to start working with named Momo Matrix. A
Okay.
lot of people try and discourage that girl, but I'm telling you, look
Mm,
out for her.
yeah.
Look out
But
for
you know
her.
what? You know what? I'm not gonna discourage her. If she wants an interview, she wants anything like that, come forward. I wouldn't dis
Definitely.
Definitely. If she wants to do that, we'll work that out for real.
Definitely.
Mm. Is that your mom?
That's my mom. She says she wants a chance to say bye. Come here, mom.
Hello, mommy.
Oops, sorry. I
It's
am
okay.
complete
Come over, ma.
Hi, Mama.
Mama
Hey,
stepping at the
hello.
building.
I
Hello.
brought this brand to you all, and
Yeah,
as a woman, I have four
yeah,
girls, one boy. This is my firstborn.
yeah,
Elevate the girls. The boys will come
mm,
along. We have to
yeah,
teach them how to be a man. And
yeah.
I find a lot of people sell themselves short. This
Mm,
is my positive vibe. As my firstborn, she's my rock. She is my
yeah.
rock.
Wow.
Think of you, kid. On the normal love, you know, God bless on the soul. I cut the
Same
lock,
to you.
but me at 12 tribes, same way. Blessed is the man
Yeah,
that walk it now. You know what I mean,
yeah,
sister?
Thank you, ma.
for
Blessed
real.
love to the UK.
Ah,
And to
See,
you,
I had to
blessings.
say hi to
Yes.
you. Blessed love, mama.
Blessings. Oh, man.
That's my biggest fan right there. I don't even know what to say. I have to love my mom. She helps me out totally 1000%, and I love her.
Wow. Blessings to her for real. Can feel the vibe and the energy. Blessings to you, mommy.
Yes.
You know what, sis? I can't have you on here, Mad Links, and not ask you to do a little something. Would you be up for that?
Of course, of course. So well, some of them playing, they're mad with the killing round here. I kill people, ja them, say them no fear, cause them sell out for vanity. So gonna ready, watch me, you this my fire, you done dead already. I gotta guide me head steady, panning me a medi. No follow old brute, they go drink devil soup, connect mental. Panjaja plan. Yes, I saw me turn, I saw me turn, I saw me turn. Youth man, oh no, I get too cruel, I instigate crime. No one go at school, one bus beer big gun for make boy blood run. You make your mama burn her belly when she bury her son. Before some you go get a job, them get a strap. Time gets so hard, if you wonder how that. I run up and down, pan black a bus shot. And of the place a rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Hey, yo, my you take it easy. Them the life is sure it no breezy. You are going up in a prison or a coffin. The only man I make the money name Mr. Madden. Me nah sing no punchline fi hook you. I just reality me spit a mac a joke you. Rastafari guide me no lie. I look out for me and I guide over I. Yeah, me see the mother them a cry when me see certain youth waterfall from me eye. I kill people say them no afraid and no guy. I bear demon a walk in a daylight. Yo, whoa, you woulda think a fright night. See the evil na them heart and the devil na them eye. Them no respect God and them no afraid and no guy. And the devil na them a make them a peep and spy. I look somebody children for slaying at the night. I was somebody daughter, cause the kitty tight. You think I we hurt you, that I true you blind. We not let Father God trail no time. If you want me give it to you the hard way, me just bow down and to need a start pray. In a me mental say judge spirit, they are bounce like treble. So me have a lead and down on a level. Yeah.
Woo! Woo! The fire blazing! The fire
Yes,
blazing!
Shout out
Wow!
DJ
Wow!
Kat-a-lyst. You don't know how the
Anytime.
proper this.
Yeah, what? You just set the place on fire.
Give thanks, Queen. Give thanks.
Anytime. And you know what, sis? It's been a blessing to speak with you, hear your story, hear your energy, and of course the fire you're coming with. Just keep
Give
coming with
thanks.
it, sis. Keep
Give
going
thanks.
that you're doing. And I hope one day we can meet in person because I can feel the energy the
Definitely.
same way.
I
Yeah.
would love for that. Hopefully, I'll be out there next year sometime.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
fingers crossed, definitely.
Yes.
For real, for real. And of course, what would you like to say to your fans, your listeners, the people that have been supporting you? What would you like to say to them?
I just want to say thank you all so much for your support. You don't know me love you like cook food, as my mother would have said. You know, a part of my family, a family, me say. One love, and remember, say me love you. God go with you now. I'm wishing you prosperity and all great things in your life as it should be.
Yeah, definitely. Again, thank you, sis. And of course, big up your mommy as well. The
Yes,
energy and the love. Blessings to you both. I definitely appreciate your time and your energy for real.
give thanks, Queen.
Love
Thank
to
you
you,
so
my
much.
love to you, my darling.
Thank you to Voluptuous
Anytime.
Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep it
Who should I shout out? Pretty Brown and big up yourself, Mama.
Anytime, sis. And of course, anything, any new projects, anything you got coming, send it my way. I'll always play it for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to voice my little mother opinion.
Anytime, anytime. You're always welcome. And keep coming with that fire, man. Woo!
Stop. Me not stop.
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
I love Queen.
Blessings. We'll speak soon. Bless up.
Yes, I.
Bless. Bless. Yes, people, please do go out there, support Mad Links. Okay, go and check her out, go and see what she's all about. As you can see, completely a great person. The energy, the honesty, I'm loving all of it. Please do go out there, support her, go and show her some love. And of course, we're going to play a little another piece of her great tune. It's called Calamity. Take a listen.
Warrior energy, warrior nation, yeah. One bag of looting and shooting a one.
Big up everybody who's been tuning in, sending lots of love and blessings.
No alarm, you know, see where I go on. I keep with one another, who we are on. See John Tangan, him son, him Shan. One generation wipe from the land. Pity you a study up your eyes and chase. Study figure dance in a jeans and blazer. You do not see
Mad Links.
and change that.
Go and check her out, okay, people?
Look for chaser. Don't like books, you look for a trader. Build great, don't build failure. A calamity, the little you them head get it. Seek work them and seek out iniquity. I study of quickly, one pan Vicky. I made money making by any means. I study build back from separation.
Yes, people, go and support her, go and check her out. Until next time, bless up every time. DJ Kat's out, okay? Bless up.